Hey, how are you all? Oh, hey, oh. Hey, welcome to Beats of Fortune. Hey, get that cheesy music off. Hello, how are you tonight? My name's Chris Gwendolyn. Welcome to Beats of Fortune, Melbourne Musos Facebook Live. And there you go. Now, tonight, oh, what a week we've had. Hey, ooh. Time to let our hair down. Ooh. Behind the camera there is my dear mate, Tim Barnett, my partner and foil for all my crappy jokes. Round the corner is Simon Barnett, and everyone at the Alex Theatre for putting up with me for being able to do things like this. Every week there's a new surprise and all that. And tonight, a big surprise is Beats of Fortune. Oh my Lord, you know, you could get a new car, you could get a new trip to 2-week cruise with the COVID princess. Maybe that's not the most appropriate joke at the moment. We've got to laugh at something. In my hot little hand here is a bunch of beautiful people who I would like to call dear friends. And over the last year of Facebook Live, they have asked me many a question. Okay, so I hope their ears are burning because they might win some lovely prizes like some stale beer, Foster's Lager, if I can find it anymore, anything like that. And first cab off the rank, what this is Beats of Fortune. What you've got to do, oh dear me, I've still got the cheesy music happening. Hang on 1 second here. Hey, all right. So what happens, da-dun. So what goes on is for a new car, not for a 2-week cruise, not for a new mask, maybe. Okay, so our first cab, they can win some great prizes here. I've shaken it up already, shaken and not stirred, like Bond's Martini. And our first contestant is Marcus Sastamoinen. How are you, mate? I hope you're doing all right there tonight. Name this beat, type it in. Type it in. What is this? This is first cab off the rank, so this is just for a $5 mask. That's right, you heard right. Marcus wrote it down properly. It's a basic rock beat. Oh, that was pretty crappily easy, wasn't it, Marcus? Anyway, there you go. I am going to go through as many beats as I can in 25 minutes, which is a TV half hour. And what I'm going to do is try and give as many non-prizes to as many beautiful people as I can. So, Marcus, there you are. You got it right, I'm sure. Basic rock beat. There you go. Why am I yelling? Oh, boy. I'm going to do another one now. Who have I got now? Oh, one of my students, Harley McCurley. How are you? Are you watching? To your whole family? Fantastic. Oh, what's this beat here? Jailbreak. That's right. You heard right. It's a 4 on the floor. The reason being is because you have 4 bass drum beats to the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh, there you go. There it is there. Now, oh dear me. I'm going to do this the other way around now. I'll do it in the basic way. I'm going to pick something out here. Who is going to type it in? I hope they're watching. Otherwise, we're just all shit out of luck, aren't we? Simon Barnett, are you around the corner there? What beat is that, mate? Okay, there you go. He got it right. It's a twist beat. There you go. The thing about a twist, for an extra bonus extra, who came up with it? Hint, he was a little overweight. In fact, he was a little chubby. There you go, Chubby Checker. Okay, and the famous twist in the late 50s. Let's twist again like we did last COVID summer. And what goes on is that became the staple of the late 50s. What a dance craze that was. And then, as I sort of explained a fortnight ago, sort of thing, is that if you then throw in some I keep wanting to say Bradley Rock. Hello, Brad, if you're watching. There you go. So, down in Tassie. Okay. So, there it is there. So, what happens is that when you're doing things like that, it's the twist beat, the twist craze. Okay. So, there you go. That's what goes on there. Okay. All right. So, that's the twist. Now, something a little bit more contemporary. What is that? Okay. Oh, you could have a 50-50. You could phone a friend. I'd phone a friend, but I don't know if I have any left. Anyway. Adam Sanfilippo. There you are, mate. What kind of beat is that? Would you like to go a 50-50? Two choices. I'll give you two. If you're counting semiquavers, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2. Of course, it's just a 16th note rock beat, semiquaver rock beat. But what happens if you are playing it like, say, Disposable Heroes or something off to the Master of Puppets album, which has been remastered. Thank you, Simon Gunn, for telling me about that and all of that. And if you're going up and down the heavy metal roller coaster, okay, so you might have then what would it be called then? Hey. Sorry about that, it's a halftime beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wish I hadn't done that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Props. No, never work with animals or children or drummers for that matter. Okay, so what happens then? Adam, I'm sure you got it right. I'm sure you got it right there. So there you go. Put that in the comments. There you go. All right. What do we have next? Oh, hang on. Let me go into my glory bucket here. Michelle Kay, how are you, darling? I hope you're watching. Last week you asked if I was doing the Pride of Erin. Like that. But what is this one? Okay, what is this called? There you go. You like that kind of music? Tell me what it is. It is called a cut time. Okay. The reason being is it comes from the idea of cut common time signatures. You see, if you're playing, say, 4/4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, and then you have cut common time. It's 2/2, so 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. It's the same hi-hat pattern to keep it simple. And then what happens is the rate underneath, the normal rate for 4/4, the time signature has 4 quarter notes in the bar, 4/4. Okay. But if you make it a cut common time, you're cutting the values of those in half. So it comes out like quavers. So you have a quaver rate. So written, it's almost like you've got the cut common time signature, and you've got 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1, and like that. But it's sort of played like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You see? That's what goes on there. And while I've got it, here's a little bonus extra. Okay. Now, I'll throw this out here to Nick Cushion. Nick, are you watching, mate? It's an offbeat or an offshoot of the cut time. Ready, Steve? And yeah. All right, fellas. Hey, let's go. Okay, that's a train beat. Earlier in the year, Nick Cushion wanted me to do some country kinds of beats, and I hammed it up. I sang a song badly and all that sort of stuff. But if you've got your brushes there, there it is, Nick. That's also a cut time, but because you're doing this kind of thing with get that swoosh happening, and it's the Man in Black, Johnny Cash. He's so famous for it, sort of thing. So there you go. I'm going to Jackson. All that sort of stuff. That is a cut time. Nick Cushion, there you are. That's what you got. Oh, I still got this damn alarm happening. Okay, hang on one second. And there you go. And what we've got now, I'm not going to look. What have I got now? I've got I have Tammy and Daniel. How are you? There you go. I hear you've just moved house into a beautiful little area much closer to me, and we've got to catch up soon. Mwah! There you go. What is the name of this? Oh, you know what I feel like playing? Okay, for Daniel. Boom, boom, because he loves the Beatles so. Not Lucy, was it Lucy in the Sky with Dio? Do you remember that? Remember that joke? Trying to do heavy metal Beatles. Lucy in the Sky with Dio. Sorry, I'm putting myself off. Oh, Nick. Oh, what's coming up here? Oh, what have I got here? What's this called, mate? Type it in if you're watching. You can also have a Carlos Santana version of this. And for Andy Baker. Oh, a little bit rough around the edges there. What is that called? Okay, what is on the bottom of your shoe besides gum? Soul beat. Just soul beat there. So it's a very important beat to learn. Pretty Woman. Okay, Roy Orbison. All that stuff. And there you go. So that's what goes on there. Now, how are we going so far? Am I going too fast, too slow? Am I rubbish or am I all right? How's it going, Tim? What are you doing over there? I got a thumbs up, so I'll keep on going. Did you pick some of those? Did everybody know? Did you know that Tim was a drummer as well? He is. Did you pick up half of those beats? No. No. Very good. Okay. Moving right along. Right, so there you go. I'm glad you know them all. I'm glad you do. Otherwise, I'm going to feel very, very lonely out here. Okay. I'm going to keep on going now. Now. Ooh, last week, the wedding reception from hell. Ooh, I feel good. Oh, Julio Iglesias, yes. Cha-cha-cha. Oh. Who shall pick that beat? I'm not looking. Not looking at all. Hey! Oh, it's Nick Cushion again. Hey! You get a double dip, you dirty double dip, but that's usually Marcus Sasta Moynan's job. But tell me what that is, write it out. I'd pick another one. I better be fair, sort of, because it's Beats of Fortune tonight. You don't want to go double dipping, people will crack it. All that, sort of no favoritism here or anything like that. So what we have is, Pedro, how are you, mate? You and Ali, dear Ali, there you go. I hope you're watching. There you go. What is the name of that, mate? Write it in. And there it is there. It is called, roll your R's, the letter, rumba. It's a rumba pattern, okay? So that's what happens. You have the Latin bass drum. And then you have a rhythm click. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Oh, lovely. Julio Iglesias. Oh, when they begin, which is its sister, the begin and all that. And what you have, if I'm going to explain it, you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that kind of thing there. But I put in a little bit of a fiddly, triplety thing there. After all, it is a tip show. When I started Facechuk live in April, the end of April 2019, it was a tip show. Basically, what would happen is I'd ask everyone questions. What do you want? And I'll try and explain it. I put out the call at midday, and at 6 o'clock I'd screw it up. Anyway, but what goes on here is that what I'm doing here is giving you a little bit of an extra, okay? So what I've got with my hands here is a little bit of a triplety thing. Do you see? There's that kind of thing there. But what we've got is, one of the things about Latin beats and everything that goes with it is that very few of them are built for the drum set. They've been around for a long time, and so many of them pre-drum set. So when you're dealing with things like a rumba, what goes on is that when you're dealing with, say, the Latin bass drum as we call it, the bass drum there is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And what that is meant to be, where it comes from, is a surdo rhythm. And a surdo, S-U-R, the U has the double dots on it, umlaut? Oh, something like that anyway. Surdo pattern. And what it is it's a glorified floor tom, only built very light, so you hold it with the shoulder strap. And what you do is in South American Latin music, what actually happens is that what you've got there is a bateria, a battery of drummers, right? So the surdo pattern is you have open toms and closed toms as well. Open drum, just like an open hi-hat, closed hi-hat. So you can have a tom-tom, and then you put your hand on it and have a closed tom-tom. And I was taught this by a lovely lady on the back of a flatbed truck at that sounds strange, but at the 1995 Apollo Bay Festival, was it 96, in the early days of community TV, and we'd make a point of going out and filming things like that that would never get on any other channel. Anyway, there you go. And what would happen is, I'm going to play it up here for this camera. That's what it is. I'll go down to the floor tom now for the other cameras. I've got a 4-camera shoot here, by the way, and as everyone knows, that'll be up probably tomorrow. Okay, so there it is. There's the surdo pattern. And then what happens is you actually, get it like that, get it lighter. There it is there. Do you see? There it is. A little mini lesson. Back to the quiz show. Beats of Fortune. Okay, let's do another one. Here we go. Uh-oh, who's coming up next? Oh dear. Magda Williams, how are you? My compatriot in melodeclamation, which is, I found out through the week, that's the term used for when you're doing poetry and music at the same time. Once Upon a Midnight Dreary. And there it is. I put that up the other day, the Raven. Oh, I'm pulling my plugs. Team help, I'm pulling my plugs. Anyway, there you go. Magda, when you woke up this morning, yes, you're right. It's a blues beat. Do you know what time signature I was playing in? It could be 2. I was first taught it in 4/4 as triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. but it's very often thought of as 12/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. There it is. Blues Beat. Magda, there you go. You win a glass of Prosecco or something. A nice, beautiful bottle of something like that. I think you said it once in a Facebook post. I'm drinking this pink poison. So I'm going to give you a bottle of pink poison next time I see you. There you go. Magda, there you are. What is this one? Hey, who have we got now? Hey, Brad Von Rock. Brad Von Rock. But I digress. You already know that. I've already done it. It's a twist. I'm going to give you another one. Brad, here you go. What's this one? I think I heard you from Tasmania. Yes, it's a shuffle. Okay. What about this one? Yes, it's a half-time. Now, when you're going all Celtic and Irish, there's a third one. Okay. Let's see if you know this one. Now, what happens here is one of the things about when you're starting to rock up some of the traditional Irish jigs and stuff like that, is that there's two kinds of things with Celtic music, really. There's plenty of different little nuances and stuff, but the two main things is a jig and a reel, okay? An Irish jig is in 6/8, and a reel is in 2/4, okay? Now, those two time signatures are both tuple time because there's dancers attached and you've only got 2 feet, and that's what goes on. And so what happens is that when you're dealing with, say, this time I'm playing to win, and all that sort of stuff. A lot of people call that a rolling shuffle because the shuffle is based on triplets, played as a single stroke roll. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2. There it is, a rolling shuffle. There you go. Now, Tim Colopy, hello mate, how are you? You said shuffle time and look at where we are. Now, I've done 3 shuffles for you. I've done the normal one, I've done the half time, and I've just done the rolling shuffle for you. Now, the other week, of course, with the history of rock and roll in 30 minutes or less, if you're still doing a shuffle, 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 1 to 2 to 3, and then you turn the shuffle, a half-time shuffle backwards, 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 1 and 2 to 3 to 4 to 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 1 to 2 to 3. You're getting into the world of reggae, man, and all that sort of stuff. And I may as well do it again. I did it a fortnight ago. But one of the things that you can do with that kind of business is that if you go down the track of a double paradiddle with the left-hand start, shuddering away there. You're going down the track of a Vinnie Colaiuta with Frank Zappa in the late 70s and the glorious Stuart Copeland with the Police and all that, Walking on the Moon and all sorts of stuff like that. And there's your shuffle. So even with one foul swoop there, Tim, I've done 5. There you go. How's that? Okay, there you go. Oh, boy, oh, boy. All right. Now, what we've got then... Now that's sort of like the rock and roll version of it, but if I was going ba-dum, how timely! That tells me my time is up. Tap to snooze. Okay, I hope no one's snoozing. I'm doing my bloody hardest here. There you go. Anyway, so what goes on is just to wrap the show up. I've done a lot of boots tonight, sort of thing. Beats of Fortune. And I hope you've all picked them. Okay. Had a bit of a laugh at my expense. I don't mind. And what happens is that when you're dealing with these kinds of things, you got to play that beat, man. When you're on a gig, you know, and you're doing a little jam night or you're doing a little pickup gig or something like that, they're all going to come at you and say, oh, this one's slow blues in G. What's that? Well, it's a 12/8 blues. If it's a slow blues, usually, and all that. What happens if, Nick comes up and he's got this beautiful Telecaster with his coat and he's going, you know, sort of thing. He comes on after the, Nick, what's your thing? Kush Rider, we're playing at this pub. We're the third act on after the dwarf throwing contest and the strippers. That's his that's his thing. Hey, everyone, Simon Barnett. There you go. Thank you very much. But what happens? Drinking on the job. Oh, dear me. Never drink and drum, Chris. Hey, I just broke a little rule, but my mate Simon made me do it. Anyway, there you go. I'm going to wrap the show up. But Nick Cushion, if you're doing, what was I talking about? These are Two Feel. Oh, the King. Benny Hill. Oh, I'm out of here. My name's Chris Quinlan. I hope you've enjoyed it. I had a few names, and I'm going to say who they are. I don't know. I had a few left. Oh, who have I got? I've got Tim Howell. I was going to talk. Tim Collerby, I've already mentioned. Steph. Hey, Scott Hayward, mate. Ali, I've already mentioned you. Yes, Tim Barnett behind the camera, everyone. There he is there. I was going to leave it for a surprise. There you are there. Andrew Marshall, you were nearly first cab off the rank. And Ronnie Smith, mate, you want me to do some King Crimson stuff? All right, we'll get there on the weekend perhaps. There you go. And Stephen Tocci, my mate, I haven't actually met yet, but he's one of this part of this beautiful family we're all in called the Remotes, courtesy of Scott Hayward there, who got me into this. And check out their Facebook page and their YouTube page for all their beautiful covers and stuff. I've done some songs from my youth with them and all that. Stephen's doing a great job there. Anyway, I'm out of here, and I hope you all enjoyed Beats of Fortune. There you are. My name's Chris Gwendolyn, Melbourne Musos. This will be up Wednesday at 10 p.m. Okay? So take care, and I'll see you then. And the 4, maybe 5 camera shoot will be up tomorrow, but it's on our dear beloved Community Channel 31 next Wednesday at 10 p.m. Please tune in. And thank you for saving it, and thank you for tuning in. Beautiful. Chris Gwendolyn.